Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, Skull and Bones, a Ubisoft original. Once again, we're installing, because we currently, for this month and this month only, we are subscribed to the Ubisoft Plus subscription service, so we have access to the full deluxe edition of games in the catalogue, which includes Skull and Bones. It's not officially out until tomorrow or the day after, but because we're the Ubisoft Plus subscribers, we get the premium edition included in that subscription, which gives us access to Skull and Bones 3 days early. So here we are installing it today, and I can tell you on the Xbox Series X, Skull and Bones has a download size of 38.28 gigabytes. As always, you're about to see some gameplay, and then at the end of the video, once the install's complete, we'll jump on into the settings menu, check it out, see if there's any recommendations we'd make, see what kind of accessibility options they have, and then we bounce back out to the Xbox dashboard, and I pull up the particulars. You get to see the current version number and the full and complete install size, as it will differ from the 38.28 gigabytes. For now, let's check out some gameplay. It almost feels like we're destined to fail this. Come on, fire, fire! Reload the cannons! Avast, you mateys? Out of bounds again? Jesus. How small are these here seas?
It's the whole damn British fleet! What are we gonna do, Captain? Captain, hello, buddy.
That's the spirit. We're gonna die. Down we go. Ever get the feeling like you're doing an objective before you've been given the quest? I'm not sure what the card cuts to black are. It's like they haven't bothered creating all the animations, and so they just cut to black and then cut back from black and you're in the next location.
Ah, smell that salt, spice, and sin, Captain. The Indian Ocean holds many secrets and mysteries.
Trying to skip.
The
Trying to
smuggling
skip.
den of Saint
Trying to
Anne's
skip.
is one of its hidden gems. Whatever a pirate needs, this place has it in stock. Saint Anne is where we turn our luck into fortune, friend. Skurlock can get us started. That letter is proof you're a pirate worth a lick of salt. Hey, don't look at me. You're the best pirate to
I'm
reach
trying to
Skurlock
skip so I
over.
don't have to look at you, but here we are.
I had my shot in the past. We don't need Skurlock's loyalty to gain infamy and influence. Only his connections. A proper ship would be a start. Unless you want to keep cozying up on your dhow. I'll stay by the ship while you tread shore. Pay no mind to the bottom feeders, Captain. Remember, we answer only to the winds of fate.
This one isn't gonna make it. The little twig will snap within days.
Days. That carcass is just about falling apart. And reeks of whale piss.
An achievement. Dare I suggest it's the only achievement I unlock before this game gets deleted. My goodness. Oh no, look at that. We get 2.
Survived the wreck. Surely. Good it done. The British. That.
We can skip his dialogue though, so, you know, they're halfway there.
Make merry while you can.
Well, it's possible that we can now change the skin on our boat. And that might get us another achievement, I suppose.
You're one of this. Come back anytime. If you keep coming back, I'll
Take
have to
all?
leave
Is
you
there a
still.
take all? Sort by weight. Surely there's a sort by weight. Sort by weight. Oh, inventory management.
Goods are safe here.
Almost as fun as dealing with encumbrance. Oh, the cookery. How's the cooking look? Missing ingredients? Let's not worry about that. Speak to the shipwright.
Worst smuggling job I ever did.
Is that maybe this icon? Hey, here we go.
I'm so tired of it.
Ah, so you're the kelp that washed ashore from the wreck of the Exeter. Skellock, tell me. Ha! And what? I can... Hurry, before your ship sails away. If Skellock vouches for you, then a pirate steers... Visit my... Thank you. Come back again.
Uja, we can. I am always here. VP, do you need more from me? Maybe we can do business again. Been on break
Do you have business for me? I was worried you would not make it contact. You have come many leagues. If you have the sit.
Hey, another achievement. I'd go so far as to say I've built my first and last ship in Skull and Bones. The install is complete, so let's head on back now and check out the settings menu, shall we? Installed Skull and Bones. Let's open up that main menu and check out the settings. All right, here we are at the main menu. Let's pop open the options menu for Skull and Bones and see what the settings have to say for themselves. Input device, Xbox controller works for me, but that would also suggest they support keyboard and mouse. Oh, look at this auto harvest. I assume that's auto pickup. I'd recommend turning that on. Camera shake, I'll leave it on. If you're susceptible to motion sickness, I would suggest turning it off. Crossplay on, fine for now. If hackers start appearing on the PC side of things, we may want to disable that. Did the sails in combat? No, I assume we could leave them full. I don't expect it would obfuscate our view too much. Enable follow camera on, sure. Streamer mode off. Anonymize other players. We'll leave that off as well. Controller land. Give us a controller map. Dang it, not quite. But all the keys are there, and it looks like we can reassign everything. We'll leave it as default for now, but good to go through it and know that we can change those there. Input presets, leave those as default. Vibration on, yes, thanks, at 100. Swap sticks, no way. Movement stick threshold, I'll leave that as default. Aim assist on, sure. Auto lock 50. We'll leave all those at default. Camera, decouple camera off. Auto orientation, I'll leave those on. I assume it'll help. That looks like a playtesting thing to me. Inverts, no thanks. Sensitivities, I'll leave them as is. If it's not snappy enough or too snappy, that's where you change it though. We will leave the sailing and the... I'm just going to leave all those defaults. They look like the same settings for each option, but we'll leave it default across the board. Keyboard and mouse. I'm not using it, but good to know they support it on the Xbox. Once again, we've got, are these all the same camera options? Yes, these look like all the same camera options can be tweaked for keyboard and mouse. Audio, 100% across the board. Thank you very much. Dynamic range, we'll leave it at full. Actually, dynamic range, do we have headphones? Medium, night. No, we'll leave it as full then. Voice sensitivity, I'll leave my microphone off, thanks. Text to speech, no thanks. We will leave that as well. Language, English, English, English. Subtitle settings, let's disable those. Subtitles off, thank you very much. Which means we should be able to leave all this. Display the name of speakers. Yeah, okay, we'll leave that on. Although it's grayed out, maybe it's off. Gameplay coast captions, we'll leave those off. So that is all the subtitle settings. My recommendation is leave them off. I find them very distracting. Screen display area I'll leave as default. Display settings, what have we got? Brightness and contrast, I'll leave those for the installs as the lights are on, but take the time to set up for yourself. You get a much better experience. HDR not applicable through the capture card. Interface, what do we have? Customize the user interface. Behavior icons, this is interesting. What the enemy is doing during gameplay, I'm going to turn that on. That seems like it'll be good to me. Status effect icons, what do they look like? I'm going to leave those on as well. I do like a fully populated HUD. I just find it easier to know what's going on. We'll leave all those on. Everything I've left on, and I've turned a couple extras on. That's the way I like to play. Colorblind, we'll leave that off, but if you're susceptible to colorblind, jump on in, flick those accordingly. Text to chat off. Can I disable that? No, I can't. Mature language filter. No, thanks. Graphics. Graphics mode. You don't want quality. You want performance. I'll hit X to apply that. But you also want to disable depth of field and motion blur. They both downgrade the picture, in my opinion. That is all the settings. Let's jump back now. We're on the main menu and it's under me. You can't see it, but the main menu states it's version 1.0. Let's bounce on out now to the dashboard, pull up the particulars, see if it agrees with itself. No, it does not. Okay, I can tell you Skull and Bones is currently version 1.0.4.0, and that is a full and complete install size of 38.4 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Aloud. Please also check out all the other installs on the channel, and of course the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our video games podcast. Enjoy that. What else could you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it.